Can you tell I'm happy? And it's not just the coffee, okay? Now the coffee did attribute to my happiness, but what also attribute to my happiness is, whew, I have goosebumps even talking about it. Is that my career path has found me. It has found me. And I knew it was going to find me. I have so many interests, which I share here. So many interests, so many interests. And I kind of was just being still and just wondering, like, okay, well, what am I going to do? Like, what am I going to do? Like, we have people say, okay, escape the matrix, da da da. Okay, I get that part. I get that there's so many ways to generate income. You don't even have to leave your house. You don't even have to put on bottoms, you know. You could just sit in front of your camera and monetize. But I am meant to connect. I am, I'm in the hood. Y'all know it's sirens all the goddamn on time in the daggone hood. But I am meant to connect. I'm not just meant to just do this online thing. Online thing, yes, but also connecting. So I was just wondering, like, okay, I have my music, I write. What like what am I going to be doing? And I just was being still. I just was being still. I love learning. So I'm excited about school, which one part is done, but like how my education just went like I'm looking right now on my at my trajectory. My trajectory just came to me in the middle of a Zoom meeting, and this Zoom meeting was actually an orientation for a volunteer position I'm doing. And this volunteer position just like when I tell you gave me clarity, it like gave me clarity and it came to me. I didn't have to go searching for it. I didn't have to go looking for it. It literally came to me and connected me with people who are also passionate about things that I'm passionate about and who are doing great, wonderful things in the community. And so for me and I mean, I've been synchronizing and meeting with different people in different organizations like this last year so quickly. And one passion that I don't know if I talk about it a lot. I mentioned my books, and I'm looking at my books because my books are like, I know I need to do my books better. They're just everywhere, literally everywhere. But they're getting together. I'm getting bookcases this year before the summer is out. Before the summer is done, my office space will be organized and together. Before the summer is done, summer 2025, my office space will be organized and together. Organized together, organized together, organized together. My books will be out of the boxes, out of the bins, properly on the shelves. Yes, there will be lots of shelves. Yes, I got to get bookcases for my office space. I got to get bookcase. I think I'm going to have a bookcase in every room. I'm going to have multiple bookcases here. I'm going to have multiple bookcases in my living room. And I'm going to have at least a bookcase in my bedroom. I have room. I have room. I really don't have room in there for that. Because I'm going to put my massage chair in there. Like, hold up. Wait a minute. Do I have room in there for that? Mm, maybe not my bedroom. I have books in there already though. So it would make sense to put a bookcase in there. But I have to figure out, I have to get one of those bookcases that gives me enough room to put my massage chair in there. Because I'm getting my massage chair. Like probably next tax season, that's what I'm treating myself to. Unless somebody treats me to one, But yeah, I just feel so grateful. And it just gave me confirmation of life. Like, yes, you have to take action. Yes, you have to do things. But once you center and you ground yourself, things will come to you. And I can reflect on how I know this is the career path for me because it has been confirmed on so many different levels. I remember walking into this particular department years ago and feeling that same feeling, but also being forewarned about the politics, um, and just with that warning, along with life circumstances, I didn't take that step forward. Even though I would have been supported, even though I would have been successful, even though I would have probably been 5 years already, well, not really 5 years into my career because I still needed to acquire my actual degrees. But I could have came in as a paraprofessional before I got my degrees and, worked my way up while I was getting my degrees. But again, I didn't take that action then. But just because I didn't take that action then didn't mean that the opportunity was not available because it's just a need. This is a industry. I want to call it an industry. It's an industry that always has a need for individuals such as myself to be of service. So it came around again. And then this is how it came around this time. This time it came around in the most ironic thing. I took myself back to further my education. I decided initially to pursue one of my passions, music. Music, 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 music. And as I was pursuing music, I remember like the first days, like I remember sitting in the class with other people and, getting there early because I'm eager, I'm excited, and people walking in there, other students, and them looking at me and asking me if I was the professor. And I was like, no, do I look old or something? Like, I don't understand. And I didn't think, do I look old? I just was like, no. I laughed it off, no. And people ask me this all the time. And then I have this one student, oh my God. She's grown, but she has such a spirit of a younger person. And the way she addresses me, hi, Miss Takara. So, that's her voice. And oh my God, when I tell you she brightens my whole soul, she just brightens my whole soul. Even though she's a grown woman. She's a full grown woman. But her inner child is so vibrant and so alive. And how she addresses me is just, it just does. I'm getting goosebumps right now. And so that was my other thing. And then I'm like, okay, this is all right. Okay. Like when you continuously get signs, what's for you? I'm gonna just put it like this. What's for you is for you, regardless, in everything, in every aspect, career, relationships, all of that. It's for you. So you don't have to be worried. I had a moment today, right? This morning, in the wee hours. Where I've been taking naps, okay? I like naps. I've been taking naps like soon as I get in, I eat and I'm taking a nap. And then when I wake up, it's like after midnight. And sometimes I stay up, sometimes I go back to sleep, depending if I got to get up in the morning again, right? So today, I knew I had to get up, but I couldn't even remember why I had to get up because I had a meeting. I have a full day today, so I'm not going to stay here long. Probably make maybe 5 more minutes. But yeah, I went back to sleep. I woke up to go to the ladies' room, and now it's like a little after 2, and I'm like, let me get on the phone and scroll a little bit, right? So I'm scrolling a little bit. I'm like, let me look at these pictures. I look at the pictures and stuff because I went on a trip Monday to Malcolm X, is what you call it, and oh my God. Oh, when I tell you, me, because remember, I'm taking accountability for me, and I'm so thank you, Ayala. I know I'm jacking up your name, Iyanla Vance. Thank you so much for your program. It is so beneficial to me, and it's so right smack dab on time in my life because oh my thoughts went all the way to the negative. My thoughts went, oh, what is this? What if, la 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 la, la 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 la. I was like, fuck this, I was having all of those thoughts, right? off of just observing something. Just observing a god dang on picture. Just that alone. And I had to pause. I had to take accountability. I had to look and say, why are you even, why? Like, you already know what it is. You better check yourself. So I began to check myself a bit. And then I just went back to sleep. And then I woke up and, like, not even 10 minutes after I woke up, my phone was ringing. And the day had started. The Zoom started at 9 a.m. I just got out of the Zoom. The Zoom started at 9 a.m. I had a phone call at like 8:30 and then another phone call. So, yeah, I had like 5 minutes to sprinkle some water on my face, give my gratitudes. I still have to go into my spiritual practice more fully and do what I need to do spiritually for the day. But yeah, the day took off. I literally made my coffee during the Zoom. And I have another Zoom coming up this afternoon. And yeah. But I'm so excited. I'm so grateful. And I'm so grateful to have this experience. To know that I don't need to worry about absolutely nothing. Because what is for me is for me. So it is okay. And it's okay to acknowledge my feelings and, all of that good stuff, because again, what's for me is for me. I don't need to worry about nothing. What's for me is for me. And I don't need to do anything but be me. All I need to do is be me. Because just like that career didn't go anywhere, those opportunities didn't go anywhere, what's for me is finding its way to me. So, yes, I'm right where I need to be, right doing what I need to be doing, full of gratitude. Hopefully this encouraged somebody today and gave them some confirmation and gave them some reassurance, because that's what the SupaTea Podcast Show is about. People be like, what's your tea about? What's your tea about? What's your tea about? And I'm like, my tea is matcha, okay? It's concentrated green tea. You may have to dilute it with some water. You may have to dilute it, okay? But it's something that is going to be healthy for you, okay? Just like the actual matcha tea that's packed with antioxidants, that is good for your freaking body. The difference is this tea is not just good for your body here at the SupaTea Podcast Show, okay? This tea is good for your mind. This tea is good for your heart and your soul. And it's also good for your body. As you can see, I'm about all of that. I'm about all of that. I'm about all of it. You have to, all three needs to be healthy and happy. Your mental body, your spiritual body, your physical body. All three must be happy and healthy for you to function at your best. So wherever you need to work, continue to work at. And even when it has reached optimization, is that a word? Once it has optimized, still work to improve, because it can always grow and be better, and maintain that happiness and that health. Thank you for tuning into the SupaTea Podcast Show. Forgive the hood for the sirens. Somebody needs help and they're getting it. That's how I look at it, How else am I going to look at it, Even though I caught the firemen taking a joyride the other day. When I caught them. The firehouse is right up the block from me. I could see them. I caught them taking a joyride. Yep. I seen it with my own two eyes. And if you know any firemen, ask them. Ask them if they go on joyrides. I guarantee you they may not admit it to you. But if you are a fireman, you know you go on joyrides. Seen y'all. But anyway, with the sirens on and everything, they wasn't just joyriding with silence. They was joyriding with the sirens on. What they call it? They probably call it something different. They probably call it a mock run or whatever. They got another word for it, but they wasn't going to an actual emergency. That's the point I'm making. Anyway. Thank you for tuning into the SupaTea Podcast Show. Make sure you check out the links. I got to get up out of this space, even though I love it and I want to stay here all day, especially since it's raining outside. But I'm going outside because somebody needs to pamper my toes. My toes are due to be done. I'm about to get them done, and I'm not going to melt. Love you all.